The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone, it's Truth the Girl Sonia here. I want to give you a very important warning about something concerning the flu. No, this is not going to be advice to go get vaccinated. It's not going to be advice to mix up some lemon and honey and ginger. Recently, a 21-year-old man died very suddenly and unexpectedly of flu complications. His name was Kyler Bauman. And he was very much into physical fitness and was going to school to be a personal trainer. He was a very healthy young man, and it really shocked everyone when he died so suddenly of the flu. What he actually died of was organ failure due to septic shock caused by influenza. So the family is, of course, warning the public that if you get sick, don't take it lightly, go and get checked out. But you know, how does someone who's so healthy and who's only 21 years old die of multiple organ failure from the flu? Well, as soon as I heard this story, it reminded me of another one. This one was from 2009, where a 13-year-old boy from Toronto, whose name was Evan Fristaglio, died very suddenly from the flu in a similar way. The recent story reminded me of Evan Fristaglio was that both of these young people were involved in very intense exercise. What happened with Evan Fristaglio was he came down with some flu symptoms, but decided to go and participate in a hockey tournament anyway. Sadly, this probably has a lot to do with why he ended up dying of the flu. It turns out that engaging in strenuous exercise when you're sick with the flu can be very, very dangerous. The flu and exercise don't play nice, says the LA Times. This was from back in 2009. Exertion during illness will likely make you sicker. The solution, take a time out. What they explain here is, quote, "We know that heavy exertion causes a transient downturn in immune function that can last from a few hours to a day. During this downturn, if you have a virus, it will multiply at a higher rate and make you sick." So this would mean also that if you're starting to come down with something and you exercise very vigorously, this can give the virus an advantage. But especially if you're already sick, vigorous exercise can lower your immune system to the point where the virus can do a lot more damage than it normally would have. Regular moderate exercise may boost the immune system. Some exercise is good for you, but very strenuous exercise, especially when you're sick, can have some really disastrous consequences. There has been a study on this also called Modifying Effects of Exercise on Clinical Course and Biochemical Response of the Myocardium in Influenza and Tularemia in Mice. So what they concluded here, I'll cut to the chase, was conversely, exhaustive exercise in influenza increased lethality. So if you are sick with the flu and you exercise very strenuously, as in to exhaustion, it increases the lethality of the flu. It's very important for people to know this. If you come down with flu symptoms, please take it easy. If your kids get a little sick, sore throat, whatever, it would be better safe than sorry. Don't let them go participate in a hockey tournament or something like that. This is, I think, something very important for people to know, and for some reason most people don't know this. And please share this with people you know so that people know how to be safe. So that's it. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for your support on Patreon, and thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.
Truth Girls.